Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports roundup.
Reggae Girlz head coach Hubert Busby Jr. says while he is likely to rotate the team for today's second friendly international against Peru, there is an expectation that the standard will be maintained. Goals from Jody Brown and Kayla McKenna led the Reggae Girlz to a 2-0 win on Sunday in Lima.
Our goal tomorrow is to go out there again and to play on the front foot and to start off the way we did. That was a game plan, and in terms of how we go about the match. Our last two training sessions was geared on us taking the game to the opposition and looking to see if we can win the match early and then try to manage the game.
Today's game is set to kick off at 4 p.m. Global football superstar Argentine Lionel Messi could play on Jamaican soil next month as his Inter Miami team is set to face Cavalier at the National Stadium on March 13. The MLS team will take on the Caribbean champions over 2 legs after they defeated Sporting Kansas City 4-1 on aggregate. After a 3-1 win in the second leg of the CONCACAF Champions Cup at the Chase Stadium on Tuesday night, Messi opened the scoring for Miami in the 90th minute, before Tadia Allende and Luis Suarez both added to the score sheet in first-half stoppage time. Sporting Kansas City got their consolation in the 63rd minute through Memo Rodriguez. 5 of the top 6 teams in the English Premier League will be in action today, with 2 games featuring 4. At Anfield, leaders Liverpool will look to extend their 11-point lead over second-place Arsenal as they host 6th-place Newcastle United at 3:15. Victory for Newcastle United could see them entering the top 4 should other results go their way. One of those results is victory for second-place Arsenal over third-place Nottingham Forest at 2:30. Arsenal will be hoping for victory, which could see them make up ground on Liverpool or stay on pace with the Reds in the title race. Manchester City, who are in 5th on 44 points, the same as Newcastle United, will play away to Tottenham Hotspur also at 2:30. In the other games at 2:30, Brentford will host Everton, while 15th place Manchester United will play 18th place Ipswich Town at Old Trafford in a game that some would say resembles a relegation battle given the poor form of the many-time champions. Finally, CEO of Cricket West Indies Chris Derring says the disparity in revenue share from the International Cricket Council means the regional body has to be smarter in its approach. Speaking on Smile Jamaica recently, Derring says the gap between the West Indies and the top earner India has grown significantly in the last 2 decades. Derring says CWI must find a way to capitalize on the natural abilities of the Caribbean people.
Why is it that we are producing in Jamaica, for instance, so many highly talented, fast young ladies at class 3? I mean, our class 3 record might be the national record in 70% of the world's countries.
Right.
So you need to find a way to pull those young ladies into our production pipeline to play cricket, because we know that athletic quotient tends to play well across all sports. And similar with the men. And so I have to look at how do we bolster the production pipeline in each country and making sure each territory is strong, because that is what's going to make West Indies strong.
And that's it for your midday sports. I'm Renardo Brown.
Thank you, Renardo. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pullen. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, good afternoon.